This is my first question. We are solving multiple step equations with variables on both sides. The first one says 6r plus 7 equals 13 plus 7r. The goal is to get all the numbers with r's on one side and then everything else on the other side. So all my variables on one side and everything else on the other side. You get to pick which side you want to move them to. However, for me, I'm going to put all my r's on the left side and everything else on the right side. With that, what that means is I need to move this 7. All right, and if I'm going to move this 7, since it says plus 7, I have to do minus 7. Whatever I do on one side, I have to do it on the next side. And I'm going to put the minus 7 underneath the 13 because they are liked terms. We talked about like terms earlier. They are liked terms. All right, so then this is 6r equals 13 minus 7 is 5 plus 7r. Now, I have to get the 7r on that side. I need the 7r to be with the 6r. So then I'm going to do a minus 7r. And whatever I do on one side, I got to do it on the other side. So then this is 0, because 7r minus 7r is 0. Anything minus itself is 0. And then 6r minus 7r is negative 1r, which is equal to 5. I'm going to move this up here so that we can see it. Right now, this says negative 1r, and we want it to be r. We don't want the negative there. So in order to get rid of that, I have to do the multiplicative inverse. On both sides. So then r is equal to negative 5. Positive divided by a negative number is negative, and 5 divided by 1 is 5 divided by 1 is 5. So that's the first question on the worksheet. Now let's look at the second one on the worksheet. Again, you could always go back and rewatch this video. (13 minus 4x is equal to 1 minus x. So again, my goal is to get all the x's on one side and everything else on the other side. So to do that, I'm going to start out with trying getting this x out the way. I'm moving this x over here with this one. So this says minus x, I have to do the opposite, plus x. And whatever I do on one side, sure enough, got to do it on the other side. So I'm left with 13 minus 4x plus x is minus 3x equal 1. This right here is 0. Remember, it always cancels out. Now I have to get 13 on the other side. I don't want it with the 3x. So since it's a positive 13, I have to do a minus 13 right here. Whatever I do on one side, I got to do it to the next side. So when I simplify, I get minus 3x is equal to minus 12. I'm going to move it up here. Then now I need to get x by itself. It says negative 3x, and I don't want negative 3x. I just want x. So I need to divide by minus 3. And whatever I do on one side, I have to do it on the other side. So x is equal to 12 divided by 3 is 4. And is it positive or negative? Positive, because a negative divided by a negative is positive. That's it for how do we solve an equation, multiple equation with variable on both sides. If you have any questions, let me know.